It's a 3-day Sweetcorn. I often have to buy the Sweetcorn, so I'm going to go and buy the Sweetcorn. While I'm driving there, purchasing this Sweetcorn, let's go over some rules. I'm going to put some rules on the screen and we're going to go over some rules. Because there's got to be rules to this. So I've gone over the rules, you've seen all the rules, and I'm going to keep as faithful as I possibly can. This is a challenge. I'm seeing this as a challenge. I want to challenge myself. The only food source I'm allowed, you've seen on the rules, is Sweetcorn. Nothing else whatsoever, only Sweetcorn. Like you saw on the rules, because there has to be rules to things like this, I'm allowed tea, I'm allowed coffee, I'm allowed water. That's it. There's no other drink source allowed. And I'm also not allowed sugar in them so-called tea and coffee, but that's an easy one because I don't have sugar anyway. But I thought we'll point that out because I want to see what sort of, whether my energy levels sap or my energy levels increase. You never know. You never know how they're going to go. I've never done a challenge like this. I'm going to miss out on free meals. I'm a little bit annoyed because the wife cooks really good meals, so I'm going to miss. I am annoyed, and I've been putting this off a little while. I had this idea of these sort of challenge videos quite a while ago, and I've always put them off because the wife says, oh, I'm doing this for dinner tonight, I'm doing this, and I'm like, no, I can't miss out on that. So there has to be certain rules, and I've got to be as strict as possibly if I can. If I do, I don't know, halfway through or something, day 2, I have a sandwich, I crack, I have a Mars bar, I will fully let you know about that, but I'm going to try my hardest just to stick on Sweetcorn 3 days on just Sweetcorn. Challenge Adam. Will Adam survive? That's the question. And I don't know how many tins to buy. This is day 1. There's going to be 3 videos of these, but this video will probably be the longest one because I'm getting the Sweetcorn and explaining the rules. I'm a little bit. I don't know how many tins to buy, is the question. I don't know. I was thinking 3 tins because I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to buy tins. I'm not going to buy frozen bags. I'm not going to buy corn on the cob, which will be acceptable. They would qualify. But they're an hassle to sort of eat and cook. And I'm probably going to have all the Sweetcorn cold. I'm probably just going to have it cold. I may warm up a tin. I don't know. We see how the next few days go. So I was thinking 3 tins a day. That's 3 meals, isn't it? So a tin is a meal. But I don't think 3 is enough. I don't think that's enough to keep me going and stop me from like cracking and reaching for, I don't know, a packet of crisps or something. So I'm gonna, I don't know. When I get to the shop, I'll decide. I'll see. I don't know. Look at this. I've got a space. I've got a premium space. Do you ever get this when you go supermarket? There's always a couple of premium spaces where you're like almost right on top of the shop. Today, at 9:30. I have a premium space, which I'm very, 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 very pleased about. Right, I'm going in the shop to start this challenge off because I want me breakfast. Right, we're done at the shop. So like, I got 15 tins and it cost just over £9, which works out £3 a day. Let's just say it works out about £3 a day. I've got the receipt still, so maybe we can dive into the receipt later in the week. I could have done that a lot cheaper, and I mean a lot cheaper. I was in Sainsbury's, and the cheapest Sweetcorn they had was 35p, and it's quite a large tin as well. So if I got 15 of them tins, I would have saved a lot of money. But I wanted to try different brands, so I've obviously got some Green Giant because that's the main brand. But I've also got a tin that cost £1. One tin, and it ain't even a big tin. It cost £1. And it's just like, it said like creamy Sweetcorn. There was also other stuff like Sweetcorn and peas. That's not allowed, that's banned, that's not allowed, that's got peas in it. And there was something else, Sweetcorn and pepper. And why that sounded nice, and I thought, oh, that sounds nice, it's banned. It's banned from the list because it's got pepper in it. And I don't mean it was like a sprinkle of pepper, like salt and pepper. It was like peppers, like little peppers. So there we go, I'm going to get home now. I'm going to have my breakfast, which is going to be Sweetcorn. I'm going to have tea and coffee. That was in the rules. So day 1, the challenge starts. I've got all my Sweetcorn here. We'll just have a quick look at, as this is day 1, like I said, this will be the longest of the videos. We'll have a look at these different Sweetcorns. So the cheapest, 35p. Old Mother Hubbard, 35p. And it's a large size tin. That is 325 grams, that tin. These little tins I thought were handy because they've got a little ring pull on them, and they're going to be handy for when I'm out and about, when I'm at places and I work, when I'm out and about. Easy ring pull, because some of these don't have ring pull, which means I need a tin opener, which is a bit of an hassle. When I ain't got a ring pull, it is a little bit of a hassle. So I've got some of these little ones. These were, I've got the receipt here. These little ones like this, I think these were LDs. Yeah, these ones I think were 55p. It's a smaller tin at about 160 grams drained. Obviously they'll come with some water, so it's a handy little tin. The most expensive one was this one. Now this one, it says like creamed. This one that says like creamed sweet corn, creamed sweet corn. It might be all like mashed together. It might be all like mashed up and mashed together. It's 410 gram, so it's a large size. It feels solid now, so this, I'm almost seeing this as a treat, but this creamed one was £1. Let me just check this receipt. Yeah, this cream one, that was £1. That was the most expensive out of the lot. The Green Giant, just the Green Giant, which is the most well-known sweet corn. The Green Giant, I think that was on offer. That was on offer at £2. Yeah, £2, but I got 3 tins. I got 3 tins there, and then Sainsbury's had their own brand of sweet corn. Probably be exactly the same as that old Mother Hubbard's there. Sainsbury's had their own brand. That was £1.70, and I got these ones as well. These ones, I can't even see. Oh, these ones were 75p, so they were 75p, but it's got a ring pull. And then I got some value tins, and that's about our sweet corn. Oh, and I got some organic ones as well, so I thought I would try it, so we can discuss later in the week the different tastes of sweet corn. Organic ones. I think these were 75p. So them ones right there, 75p. There's my receipt. There's me receipt right there. All I bought was sweet corn and a bag, because there was no way I was carrying this without a bag. If you want to pause that and scan through that receipt, you can. It's right there. So breakfast. There's no full English for me today. There's not even a bacon sandwich or a scrambled egg. All we're going to have is a tin of sweet corn. And how we're going to start this, because I like these little ring pull ones for on the road. So we're going to start. Oh, here we go. Because breakfast is meant to be your main meal of the day. Apparently, everyone says it's the most important meal of the day. So we'll start it off in style. We'll go for Green Giant Original. There was some different flavours of these Green Giant. There was an unsalted one, I think. And there was one in something else, I'm not too sure. One salad crisp. One was a salad crisp. Starting with the Green Giant. Hopefully this sees me through a good few hours. It looks a nice colour, sweet corn. Now I like sweet corn. I have nothing wrong with sweet corn at all. I'm just thinking, after 3 days, I don't know how much I'll be liking it. That's a nice sweet corn. The challenge begins. I tell you what, that Green Giant sweet corn, that is outstanding. It's got the right levels of sweetness to it. All the corn looks perfectly fresh and deliciously yellow. We're not sponsored by Green Giant, by the way. This video has not been sponsored by Green Giant. However, Green Giant, if you're watching, get in touch. We'll speak about it. Right, I'm going to finish my breakfast. I'll see you lot at lunchtime, and then I'll see you again at dinner. And we'll discuss how my day's been going. But so far, I've done half a tin. That's nice. And don't worry, I'm finishing that tin off. Right, so it's lunchtime. It's really warm out, really warm. And I've got a few points just quickly to add. It's going to go really bright in this video in a minute as well, because I'm coming back out into the sunlight. But it's lunchtime, So I've got me tin of sweet corn for lunch that I'm going to eat as I'm walking along. Got one of these little ones right there. I have a jumper on, 29 degrees, and I have a jumper on. And the reason being is I'm walking to work. I was filming a video on my other channel, as you can see by the jumper. And I'm sponsored on that video, so I'll wear the merchandise, etc. However, I was in a bit of a rush to work. So I was rushing about, getting me stuff ready for work, loading me backpack, making sure I got a few tin of sweet corn for me lunch later on, or in case I need a snack. And I come out with a jumper on, and I'm absolutely sweating. And I'm not taking the jumper off, because you're probably sitting there thinking, take the jumper off then. I'm not walking a mile up the road with my top off. It's not going to happen. I'm not in Spain. If I was in Spain, it'd be something different. I'll walk up the road with my top off. I'll be pleased. Like all us Brits do when we're on holiday, we take our top off. But I'm not doing it in this country, walking up the road, cars are going past me. They'll be looking at me going, what's he doing? Anyway, that's why I'm hot. Sweet corn, on the go. The second tin I've had, I've got another tin in my bag. I've got another 2 tins in my bag. And then I'll have dinner later when I get home tonight about 10 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock now. It's close to 1 o'clock. It's about 10 to 1 the time is. So it's a perfect time for lunch. And if I'm hungry at work later, I'll grab another tin out. So the ideal thing with these wrinkles, one of these sweet corn, is you can have it on the go. I've got no fork, no spoon, no nothing. I'll open this up. And we're on sweet corn number 2 that I'm going to try to eat walking along the road. And it's really going to be a bit hard to get it out of this tin. You get water with it as well, so give me a refreshing little drink. First cornel I called that. The first corn for lunch. I've almost got to lick it out. I will be careful. I don't ask anyone to do this because you don't want to cut your tongue, but I'm going to be careful. I'm going to eat this tin now. I'm going to put the camera down so I can actually eat it. That's some nice sweet corn, that one. That's some nice sweet corn. I've had a few funny cars driving past me. And I think they're just thinking, is he walking along eating the sweet corn? Yeah, I am. That's probably not as nice as the Green Giant. It's not as sweet. But that water was much needed. Water's gone. I'll see you at dinner time. Right, so it's dinner time. It's actually 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. It's been really hot today. 14th of June, if you remember 14th of June. It's been really hot. And I've done some walking as well. I ain't sat about. Look, we can show you my steps if you're really interested. All I've eaten today, 4 tins of sweet corn. I'm on the 5th tin now, that's dinner. And look, here's my steps for today. I've done quite a few steps. That says 16,513 steps. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock on the 14th. We can show that there. 11 o'clock, the 14th. And there's my steps. It's saying I've done about 8 miles, close to 8 miles. So the point of that is I've been quite active. Come home, had a quick shower, having me dinner. The point of that is I ain't felt lack of energy or anything. I know it's only the first day, and I'm only doing this for 3 days, but I ain't felt a lack of energy. There was a stage earlier at work when it was really hot. I really fancied almost like a Lucasade drink or something to give me a little boost, but I didn't have it. I had a big bottle of water. I think I had 2 of them big bottle of waters because I filled it up, and it was like a litre bottle. So it's done well for myself having that much water. Another point of it as well, it's been really hot today. It's been really hot, and I think some people get this. I'm not on my own with this. When it's really hot, you feel like you don't want to eat as much. So that's probably gone in my favour. But I'm on this tin, and my review of these 35p sweet corn is, yeah, that's sweet corn. But I started this morning with the Green Giant, and walking to work I had another tin that was quite cheap, and at work today I had another tin that was the same as the one I had walking to work I had for lunch. Them 2 tins and this one It's almost tasting very similar. I must have had another tin as well. I know I've had my 5 tins because I must have took 3 tins with me. Well, I've had a few tins anyway. I'm losing count, but I've definitely had 5 today. The Green Giant ones are really standing out. I know it's like it's sweet corn. It's all tastes the same. There's something about them Green Giant ones. They was a lot sweeter and they was a lot crisper. That'd been my favourite one so far. These ones were a bit like, they were acceptable. They were almost a bit mushy. And they're nowhere near as sweet as them Green Giants. My face is like this not because I'm fed up with them. My face is like this not because I'm fed up with them, it's because I'm tired. It's because I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock. I've still got this big box from Amazon that's full of all different Amazon products, because I do a lot of reviews for Amazon. So I've got to get through. I've got to edit a vaping video before we go to bed, but it's not a sob story. I choose to do these things, obviously, but going by the Sweetcorn on the first day, like I said, these videos are going to be a bit longer. On the first day, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm not feeling tired. I'm quite regular. I'm quite regular at going to the toilet, so tomorrow morning, I'll let you know if there's been any effects in that department on tomorrow's video. I'll have breakfast, it'll be Sweetcorn, lunch and dinner. You know what, now I'm thinking about it, I think I've only had 4 tins today. I think I've only had 4 tins of Sweetcorn because I had one in the morning, I had one walking to work, and I had one at work, and I've got this one. Yeah, I've only had 4 tins, so I've got 1 extra tin over that I might have as a snack when I finally get round to watch telly upstairs. Anyway, first day on Sweetcorn. It's not going bad, I can finish this off. I'm not sick of Sweetcorn yet. But I might, if I was going to do today again, I would reverse the order. I'd have the Green Giant at the end of the day, because that's really nice and crisp. Them Green Giant Sweetcorn, the best one I've ever had. I'll see you tomorrow.